Hello, my name is Miss Clett. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about renewable and non renewable energy resources. So let's begin. So, just a quick little recap, renewable resources are resources that can replenish or come back very quickly, like this can happen within a human's lifetime. Whereas non renewable resources do not replenish or come back rapidly, meaning that it takes longer than an average human's lifetime. And that gives about, at this point, about 80 years. So some of the examples that we're going to see for like renewable, non-renewable. So renewable for solar. Solar energy comes from the sun. Like we get our energy from the sun. We have solar panels that help collect the sun's energy and convert it into electricity. It is infinite type of energy source, but it's only available during the daytime, so it doesn't happen like we don't get the energy during the nighttime. At least in certain areas because we know that the earth rotates and everything. It rotates on its axis. So we should, give or take, by where you're living, about 8 to 12 hours worth of 8 to 14 hours worth of sunlight. So here are some examples of what solar panels look like. Being either on a farm, like out in the middle of the fields and such, or being installed on top of houses. Renewable, like the wind energy comes from the wind. It's a byproduct from the different energy temperatures or the different temperatures from the sun's energy. We got wind turbines, or what you could think of as windmills, collect the wind and it moves. It turns the turbines inside, like it turns the turbines, which then turns the turbines inside the generators and converts it into electricity. It's a clean resource. However, it does kill 500,000 birds each year, and we'll show you, like I'll show you why. So, for example, here we have just a row on a mountaintop, not too bad, very easy to see. However, you have a field, and this is where we're going to see like the birds being killed because there's so many in that area that they just can't. They have a hard time kind of flying through that area. Hydroelectric is water, anything water. It deals with like how hydroelectric is used is that it uses running water to generate electricity through turning the turbines inside like the walls, inside the tunnels that are found at dams, titles, and at waves. Limited areas to build though as a clean resource and generates a lot because there's a continuous amount of um, water being used. So here we have some pictures of like the dams and everything that are being formed. Another renewable is geothermal. Geo is the ground word for Greek and Latin is ground for geo. Heat is thermal. So what we can literally say is that this is heat coming from the ground. And geothermal plants use heat to generate electricity from the earth. It's very clean, generates a lot of power as well, especially if it's near a magma chamber. However, it's very limited because not every single place around the world is near a magma chamber close to the surface. So here we have, like in Iceland, here we have geothermal, and here's the heat coming out from the earth because it's near a plate tectonic boundary. Another renewable resource is biomass. Biomass is from living materials, which is the word bio. Some stuff that we use to help generate, like that we can burn, is turning corn into oil, ethanol, and such. Pro, its potential to help aid the global warming and reduce it. A con, though, is that it requires a lot of resources, meaning lots more biology, like a lot more living things in order for stuff to grow. So here, if we take the wood, the corn, the wheat, and we turn it into oil, we could possibly burn this to help, produce all of our energy. Now for the non-renewable resources. Coal is a fossil fuel. That is a non-renewable resource, produces and burns energy. It is extremely cheap and very easy. The biggest issue is that there's a lot of pollution. There's a lot of adding on to the global warming, damaging to the mines, damaging to the habitats. So here we have like going underneath, mining for coal. And here on today is like it's black charred type of rock, and we burn it and it releases carbon dioxide and methane. Oil is a fossil fuel as well. We burn it to produce energy. It helps fuel our cars. This is what we put into our cars. Um, it's cheap, helps fuel. Um, Costly to clean, causes global warming are cons. Here's what happens, like here's what it looks like, is very black tar like, um, very flammable as you can see. And a lot of it that we've seen is more off coast or near the coast where there's a lot of water and such. Non-renewable resources or natural gases. Natural gas is a fossil fuel. It's a little bit lighter than oil. Birds produce energy. It is the cleanest form of fossil fuels, but still causes natural gas, causes global warming. Here we have ourselves a power plant. We use this in our houses at times, depending if you use gas. And last but not least, our last non-renewable resource is nuclear power. It is not a fossil fuel. It takes uranium from the ground, so you're going to have to mine it. And it produces the energy based on how much heat is given off, and then it helps heat up the water inside the nuclear power plant and then turns the turbines. Potential for lots of energy, but it's extremely dangerous. So here we have like our radioactive cores, and here we have ourselves the power plants, like the cooling domes right here to make sure that none of the radiation goes out. So, and that is it. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you guys here soon. Bye.